welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and it's Sunday, so I'm here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where a group of my friends get together, find some inspiration, and we scraplift it. And this layout is by Fun Adventures with Allie. I am going to use this picture of my mom with my grandson, her grandson also, and I'm going to use 49 and Market's Starlight Dream to create this layout. I have already pulled out some papers and some scraps. I've got some embellishments, some frames, all sorts of different things. I also have a kit full of embellishments. I just forgot to pull it out before I started the recording. So I have my papers, I have my embellishments, I have my picture, and this really lovely layout. So let's see how this goes. So I picked this tealy colored background. One, because I love it. Two, because there's two of them, and so it's easier to cut into things when I know I have another. Now, my goal is set. I am using my things. I am trying really hard not to be hoarding things. I know it's it's hard, but I'm determined. So, on this layout, there are two fishtailed banners, two long ones, two circles, one picture, a cut apart, and then some embellishments. So I'm pretty much going to stick with that whole concept. My circles are a bit smaller, and I have them in two different colors instead of just the one pattern that she has. And I'm going to alternate the circle that matches the banner at the top and the circle that matches the banner at the bottom, alternated so they're not, next to each other. And so that's a little bit different as well, but the concept is there. I definitely see this layout when I look at this, the completed layout. I see the original inspiration piece, definitely. I'm going to put my title where she has her title. I'm not using a cut apart. I'm going to use a tag, but this collection doesn't really have cut aparts. 49 to Market's not a cut apart kind of collection. So I am going to use a tag instead. And so I have used these two little strips. I cut my circle out in the middle so that I am not wasting paper. I don't like wasting paper. I will extend the life of my paper as best I can, especially when I have quite a few embellishments to go with it. So I get my tags tacked down, or my banners tacked down. I did lay them side by side or on top of each other and cut the fishtail out so that they, if they're wonky, will be wonky together. Nobody wants to be wonky alone. So I'm going to put my tags very similar to hers. I make them, and hers look about the same length. Mine I make a little smaller, but mostly it's pretty much the same. And then I'm going to put, like I said, this blue patterned paper circle up here. I use my 3-inch punch to cut them. I was worried it's going to be hard because 49 Market paper is thick, which I love. I did use one of the frames, which I'm terrible at using. I end up with leftover frames in collections all the time. And I tried to pick the thinnest, not thinnest overall, but the thinnest in the actual space where the picture goes, because the picture was already off a little center-wise when I took it. And so I wanted to try and get them closer to in the middle. Now, every day, almost every day, I pick up my grandson from his daycare, and then I take him to my mom's, which is where he lives right now. But by the time you see this, he'll be living with me. His mom and him are moving in with me, yay! And giving my mom a break. Just kidding. Living with my mom was a temporary situation because I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Obviously, that doesn't bode well for me, my son, my daughter, and a baby. So I am moving into a 4-bedroom. And so she is coming with me and bringing AJ. Yes, you all think that there's lots of pictures. Now it's going to get worse. I have a feeling it's fine. But you might see something more than just baby pictures for a little while, the move and all of that. So anyway, every day I pick him up. I take him home to where he's living while I'm recording this. And when this picture was taken, to my mom's house. And he gets a little report from his teacher, which occasionally is his mother, which is funny. And it's got like what time he took a nap, what he ate, how much he ate, if he had any, bathroom, all that kind of diaper changes, stuff like that. So every day he carries it in. I'll put it in my pocket because he'll eat it if he holds it the whole time. But he'll give it to my mom, and they sit there and they look at it together, and it's so cute. And this day specifically, he wouldn't let go of it, so she's holding it and he's holding it, and they're looking at it together, and she'll talk to him like he's going to reply. I do the same things and say, oh, you had fruit this morning, what kind of fruit did you kind of thing. And it's so cute, and I love that I've documented these moments. I love that I have these pictures. I just took some more really cute pictures of my mom and him the other day. I cannot wait to get my printer all set up and ready so that I can print those pictures and document them, because they just have the sweetest interactions and I love it. So, but anyway, back to building my layout. So I have pretty much stuck with what she has created on her beautiful layout. Like I said, I used this tag instead. I pulled something from the laser cuts to use as a tag hole cover. It's like a little star. And then I'm just going to journal, and I literally just wrote on here, every day you come home to Nana's, you share your daily report with her. You both love it. And then up at the tag on the top, I put Nana and AJ, and I put the date. Now, I had already put the date on the other tag, but I felt like, it's up here, it's a little bit more obvious. It kind of gets buried and blends in down at the on the little tag. So the label up at the top works better for me for that. And that is it. I did put some rub-on in that bottom right corner just to give a little something there. I knew the title was going to go in the bottom left, and I didn't want there to be nothing there, so I kind of put that there. And then I did a little rub-on underneath the title that says, it's your time to shine. It's kind of hard to see. I had already put it down before I realized it was not going to stand out. I would have put it on top of that little light-colored circle. It's fine. I know it's there, and in person you can see it. But anyway, I hope you'll go check out Fun Adventures with Allie. Her information will be below in the description box. Please go check out the other lovely ladies that I scraplift with. I'm excited to see how they take this layout and create it for themselves. And then I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. I know it's kind of simple, but I love simple sometimes. And in the midst of a move, simple is good. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.